Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. He shifted it to the flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now the breakaway. Oh, nice touch. Nothing much to report on so far, each side waiting to make their first move. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
He's in a great position here. Delivered from distance. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Hesse. Spread out to the left.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vallejo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's running through. Now it's Hesse. Vallejo. Almost half an hour in now. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for a runner. Cleared away. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They've played it short. In towards the back stick. And that has been knocked clear. The ball has bounced loose now. Albacete have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now, can they get him away? Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Over to the right flank. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's been taken short. That is lovely. Las Palmas is having a shot! He's scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That's a good foray he's making. Looking to play him in. It's out for a goal kick. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Albacete coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Albacete just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Can he finish? No, that's been intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and there's green grass ahead of him. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Albacete just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Hesse. Vallejo attempts a clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Hesse, spread to the right. Nicely weighted ball. Shot at goal! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 16. Number
So time for
7.
change.
Coming on the
This one has
field,
been on the cards for a
number
little
3.
while.
Number
It's
20.
starting to look very interesting, this.
Las Palmas really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
He's had a shot! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Albacete perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. That looks a... Shapes to shoot! It's in! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Albacete are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Albacete leading now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been won straight back. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Oh, and the shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The goal.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Number 17.
Albacete making
15.
further changes here, and in quick succession.
Number 19.
So again,
Number
we
6.
have parity.
Number 2.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he cuts out the supply. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Pete.
Real chance! And can he finish it?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gets the shot away! It's fallen kindly here! And that is doing no harm at all.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And the counter is on. And it's played forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Threads one in. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither will